want you to close your eyes with me real quick. Shrouded in blackness, a faint and delicate symphony of distant voices and the rhythmic beeps and clanks of hospital machinery, footsteps resonating on sterile floors, danced a gentle ballet around me. Then an angelic voice called out, "Ryan, wake up, you handsome stud muffin. Wake up, cutie." Her calls were gently pulling me from the depths of anesthesia's embrace. Fragments of conversations floated like whispers in the air, their timbre muffled, they were still distant, yet carrying an unmistakable cadence of reassurance and recognizable professionalism. The veil of unconsciousness gradually lifted as my super hot nurse. Side note, my nurse was super hot. My super hot nurse's voice built a bridge between the realms of dreams and reality. And at that moment, I was able to peel open my eyelids, and through blurred eyes, I took in the first visions of my second chance. A groggy smile creeped across my face as I realized something I had even given up on dreaming about. Something I had given up on was my reality. I was pain and cancer free for the first time in at least 8 years. So I'm Ryan the Champutee Wallace. That's a silly portmanteau of champion and amputee. The moment I described was when I woke up from having my leg amputated. And that was just a fancy intro to show off my linguistic skills and to draw you in. But what I really want to say is you need the champutee on the Great American Speakoff. That moment, I was alternating between dark thoughts of, am I going to be a burden? Is my second chance going to be a diminished existence? And great thoughts of thinking, I'm going to see how far I can go with one leg. I'm going to take advantage of this second chance I got. And that balance of thoughts forced me to contemplate what my life was going to be and forced me to make a determined decision at that moment. And I decided I was going to see how far I could go on one leg, see how much I could get out of the second chance, and then I was going to prove that I could still contribute. And that's all I really wanted to do was just contribute. Second thing is, I wanted to show that the sport of wrestling had prepared me for this moment. It was an injury in wrestling that led to the diagnosis and finally brought an end to the mystery of what was going on in my leg. And B, that sport had given me a nature and a skill set for how to handle adversity. So now, 20 years after that time, I'm awesome. And I have been limiting myself and the reach and the message that I have because of a little bit of an imposter syndrome. And when I was getting ready for the Great American Speakoff, what I realized, what I should have realized earlier, what I actually lost in a leg, I gained in credibility. And I want to get on the stage to let people know that all of us have a reason we could use to be a lesser version of ourselves. And I motivate others because I have a very visual encumbrance that anyone can relate to. But all of us have one, and all of us have a good reason that we can hide behind. And we can either use that reason as our anchor, or we could use that reason as our fuel. And I was fortunate that I made the decision to use mine as fuel, and the world that it has built around me and the core values that I've now included to inform my decisions has made my life so fulfilling. First of all, I wake up and I realize I'm who I wanted to be 10 years ago. I'm who I wanted to be 20 years ago. And now it has me thinking, who do I want to be 10 years from now? And it's such a great feeling to have that mindset And I'm so full of ambition and desire that has just kept building from continually stacking these habits of living like that. So I have a message to give. I want to give it so bad you cannot even fathom the feeling I have inside of me to spread this message. The Great American Speakoff needs the champutee.